What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Sorry it's been a couple days since my last upload, but for one, I needed to make sure that, due to the last episode I updated, that my game was kind of messed up. Needed to make sure it was running properly, and so far, so good. I've tested it out a little bit, and it seems to be okay. Hopefully we don't run into any more issues. And also, this is going to sound pretty crappy on my end, but I just kind of needed a break, I felt like. I had uploaded every day for over a week, and I don't know, I just felt like I needed a break. So, but I have a decent number of days off of work next week, so we should be in the clear. We should be good. But, yeah. Anyways, that's enough about my problems and what's going on with me. Let's get into this Let's Play. Alright, so where are we currently? Well, we're almost in the middle of a fight. Yetzengrov, but I don't remember completely what we were doing. Oh, yeah, we're doing the, Are we doing the main quest? Yes, okay. The Greybeards want us to find the horn. That's right, okay. Makes sense. Alright, so we're going to do that. Man, I love this spell. I really do. Alright. Anybody else want some? That's what I thought. Zelphar is just too powerful for these Draugr. Ah. Okay. Need to get used to these PC controls again. I was getting pretty familiar with them from this, recent week of playing, and I was starting to do pretty good, I thought, but now I kind of have to learn it all again, it seems like, but oh well, that's just the way it goes. What the hell is that? No idea what that is. But I digress. Ooh, it's a room full of treasure, it looks like. Who's gonna complain about that, right? Not me. Not this guy. Zelphar isn't gonna complain about it either. Not one peep. Speaking of which, the mods I disabled, one of them, sadly, was the banking one. I don't know if that was causing any issues, but, I mean, it didn't even seem to really work properly, regardless, or I didn't know how to work it. One of the two things, and, so I just got rid of that. And, yeah. But, this video probably isn't going to be, super long, just for the sheer fact that I waited really late to record this, and I need to quit making that excuse, and I need to record throughout the day or just whenever I have time. But one thing leads to another, and I end up not being able to do it for whatever reason. But I should be more consistent here before too long, especially over this weekend, like I said, because I am going to have a pretty decent amount of time off of work. So I'll try to have a decent amount of videos pre-recorded, and in case I want to take some time off or anything, because I love doing the gaming news stuff and the top 10s, but I honestly don't know what direction I want to go in that direction, in that area of content. So we're just going to kind of have to see, as we go, kind of as the days progress. If I see something I want to talk about, then I'll talk about it, but I've yet to really see anything so I suppose it is, that piques my interest. But I guess one thing we could talk about, I was watching ESO today, really good channel for the Elder Scrolls. You should go ahead and follow that guy. And he was talking about an update on Sky Oblivion, which is, if you don't know, the entire world of Oblivion, the entire game practically, DLC and all, remastered with the engine of Skyrim. And if you guys don't already know, that is my favorite, not even just Elder Scrolls game, but favorite video game of all time is Oblivion. So I am stoked, to say the very least, for that game to release, which is probably still a good ways away. But you know what? For a project like that that's getting worked on just by people in their spare time or whatever, I mean, you can't really ask for more than that, because Bethesda, in my opinion, is being pretty lazy. They're just trying to milk the Elder Scrolls Online all they can, and I don't want to really bash like them this whole, thing. I mean, I easily could. Maybe I should make a video talking about what I think about Bethesda. But I just think they're putting all their eggs into the wrong basket, if you will. If they are really developing a Fallout New Vegas 2, first of all, if they screw that up, I'm going to be so displeased with Bethesda, and man, they cannot screw that up. That is so many people's favorite game. But I mean, modders are like saving those games, so even if the developers screw up the next the next rendition of a franchise, then you can always wait for like the game that you enjoyed to be remastered, because thankfully there are awesome like people out there that it might take them a while, but they will do the job, because I don't know if I would assume like they get like some kind of money out of it. People help donate and stuff to it, but they're not just in it for the money. They actually want something because people are really requesting it, and the studios just aren't coming through and delivering. So, but like I said, I'll bash. I can easily bash Bethesda in another episode, or just a video of its own. Okay. And, you know what? I don't even care. I'll just keep talking about Sky Oblivion because I want to. And, I mean, I figure anyways, if you're watching this, you enjoy the Elder Scrolls, so why not? I mean, it's better than just staying silent, I guess. I feel like I do that a decent amount in some of my episodes, but, I don't know. I mean, I'm not somebody that has a lot of things to say unless, the opportunity to say something really presents itself, I should say. Got him. Man, we are just sniping everybody. But I'm pretty sure I was saying something about Sky Oblivion. I think what I was going to say was that they're making each dungeon or each cave, like place that you go into, they're making it different than the previous one. So they're literally remastering the game, and they're trying to make it better, quote unquote. And the funny thing about, or I guess the cool or better thing about Oblivion that you wouldn't think, is that map is twice as big, if not maybe a little bit more, than Skyrim's map. And Skyrim, a lot of the map is blocked out because of the mountains, I suppose. I think that's the reason. I mean, one would assume. But in Oblivion, there's very few mountains in that game. But supposedly there's going to be like 10 different regions or like biomes in Sky Oblivion. And I don't know. Honestly, I think I'll leave the link to that. If I remember, I will leave the link to that in the description. If not, then just check ESO Sky Oblivion. That's all you'll have to type in. But yeah, it's really worth it. And I didn't even watch the whole thing, but he goes in depth and gives a decent update, kind of on just what to expect from that. Am I gonna have to get the map out here soon? I might. No, I'm not. There's gotta be Draugr that pop out. Yep. They stand 0 chance. Now these spells cost a fortune, kind of like I said in the previous episodes. It cost a small fortune, like basically all of our gold. But we're back up to what, like about 2,500 gold, which is not bad. But we were at a really once we have a really full inventory too. So once we sell all that, it shouldn't really matter either. Let's see, can we do anything here at this enchanter? Disenchant, anything? I kind of feel like we should have an enchantment so we can enchant items and then sell them. Let's see, am I wearing that? I don't know. We'll just go ahead and destroy that, just so that way we can have something. No, we're gonna wait to do something really cool with the cloak. Or at least I would like to wait. Yeah. But that's just me. That's just my... like, kind of what I want to do. Okay. I wonder what's up here. Well, I'm very glad that I came up here to get that. That's worth a decent amount of gold. Now, this is what I love about Skyrim. I don't think this is a mod, or I think this is like actual legitimate Skyrim. And that's like the one thing that Oblivion was, well, obviously the game was made so long ago. It's made in 2006 or 5, I believe, something like that. But you can't knock it for the features that it had. But it's just something that that game didn't have that this game has. That it's just so beautiful. Areas like this. Granted, there aren't that many in this game, but there's just a couple like caves and stuff that just really wow you. Go ahead and take those. Oh, piss off. Just shatters into a million pieces. Quite enjoyable. Go ahead. Come on, pop your skull out. Yeah. Of course. Well, if that skeleton hits me, then I'll worry about it, I suppose. It has some gold. Oh, nice. Yeah, that skeleton, ooh. Also, I need to remember I can use shouts now. I'm probably going to forget that. It's kind of going to seem worthless for me to have even you know, started this whole main quest line, but we'll see. Soak it in, Zelphar. Soak it in. Fade. Become ethereal. I forget. That just makes you, it makes attacks not hurt you as long as you don't attack. I am fairly certain. Not 100% sure. Okay. Yeah, yep. Just as I suspected. I don't have the cold mod on anymore. Which, again, if you guys watched the previous episodes, it's, I don't know, it was just very annoying. Okay, makes sense. But, the whole issue about that was just that it didn't seem, I don't know if it installed correctly. Some of these mods, I don't know if they installed correctly, because I'm new to installing mods and playing on PCs, you guys could probably tell. And, so I have a mod manager, but who knows? It didn't seem like it was working right, and, that's why I deleted it. But anyways, yeah, that's the whole reason we're in the water right now, because if I had that mod installed, we probably wouldn't be in the water. Because it would make us cold. And also, if, like, you didn't get cold so fast, I could also probably deal with it. But it was the fact that Zelphar would be outside for, like, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, like, real life minutes. And, that was with spells, that was, maybe it was closer to like, 7 or so with, like, spells and all that. But the clothes had no effect on him, and that's what I really couldn't understand. We don't have a pickaxe, of course. But, that's just really infuriating. And I tried to mess with the settings, too, but just didn't really seem to matter, to be honest with you. But it is okay. We're still gonna have fun, and we're still gonna play this. Even though it might not be exactly what I'd like, it's okay. Alright, please hit the skeleton. You're not go- Why does it even go into kill cam if it's not gonna... Please kill the skeleton. And then it doesn't. I don't... Thank you. Oh god, here we go with the puzzle. I'm not the best puzzle solver, as you guys probably have already seen, but in case you don't know, yeah, I'm not the best puzzle solver. Oh, is this one where I have to... Okay, I think this is where I just shout. Okay, well, it's not a puzzle then. Yes, whirlwind sprint. Oh, I already had it. Okay. Yes, there we go, got it. Okay. Oh, boy, I need a mouse pad desperately. Might have to go buy one over the weekend or something. Because I hate that when I'm trying to play games, it just seems to go all... like, when I'm trying to zoom in or zone in on something, it just seems that, oh shoot. As if, like, I don't know, it's just super stationary. Yeah, kill yourself, idiot. Kill yourself. It's also a really cool feature, this game. The fact that you could cut through cobwebs. I don't even know that if that was a feature in any game I played, aside from The Hobbit on the GameCube. That is the only game I can remember cutting through cobwebs in. Note from a friend. Ha ha ha. Oh, that's right. Yep, Delphine took it, or whatever her name is. That's right. But Zelphar, I mean, he doesn't obviously know what's going on, so he's probably very pissed off, to say the least, that, you know, there's just a note telling him that the horn is in the Sleeping Giant or whatever. And also, I don't know if he's ever been to Rivendell, so, you know, because we had a mod installed when we started. But, digress. I think we're good. Go ahead and take it. We already have some, but we're going to take it and more than likely sell it. I always kind of like to see these secret entrances and all that, and, you know, where they, like where you end up, and see if you can see where the door location or whatever was before. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw this. Or maybe not. Maybe not. That looks really cool, that Redguard Knightlet now. I didn't read what that scroll did exactly, but it was really good, whatever it is. Alright then. Kinda wish the door was a little bit closer to the exit, but I digress. Wait, no, did I go the wrong way? I think I surely must have. I surely must have. It's a shame. I was watching a Sorcerer Dave do a Daggerfall Let's Play, and they had a, I mean, granted the caves are nothing like they are in that game, but you could cast a spell and put an anchor in and then teleport to it, like when you're in a cave. I kind of wish they did something like that in this game, or at least have a spell where you can teleport, like, to the entrance, or teleport right outside the, something like that. Come on. Maybe I can find a mod for it. I don't know. I don't really want to install more mods right now, though, because it just, I don't want anything to, you know, get screwed up. But it is what it is, I suppose. Am I just a idiot, or... Oh, okay. No, I'm just blind. I'm a blind man. I'm not an idiot, per se. Not this time, anyways. You know what? mean, Zelphar cleared that out, so you know what time is it. You know what? I think Zelphar will sleep here. I mean, he has a fire going. He just cleared that place out practically. So, I don't think he would care that much, but he will wake up relatively early, 4:30. Go ahead and have some breakfast. Salmon steak, a couple apples, potato soup, have some mead to celebrate, and a little bit of water. Alright, so what are we looking at? Oh, hit the wrong button. We have to go all the way back to Riverwood, correct? You know what, just for the role-playing sake, we'll go ahead and travel to wherever that is, Morthal, Markarth, whatever. And from there, we will get a carriage to Whiterun. And why is it so dark? My God, it's dark. I did not have that staff of Mage Light. I'm an idiot. I have to have a torch, right? Yes. Alright, awesome. Oh, I keep going the wrong way. Well, just for light's sake, it looks a lot better this way. Otherwise, I normally like to travel. You know what? Let's wait an extra hour. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about it at all. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, I think it. Well, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have the Sky Birds mod installed. Didn't notice, but it really does bring a lot more life into the world. Although, if that if it's the thing that brings that woodpecker noise in, then I don't know. That really is kind of irritating. And if you watch the previous episodes, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Literally, what are you gonna do? You're gonna do nothing. The skeleton is going to do nothing to Zelphar. Take all this free gold, though. Right. So, I was gonna say. What did I just find? I mean, it wasn't worth a fortune, but Hold on a minute. I didn't even know that was a spell. You gotta be kidding me. That is so cool. I know it like isn't like the coolest thing like ever, but I didn't know that was. Let's get to an open area over here, and I'm gonna cast that. Huh. Oh my god. This is one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen. Well, yeah. This makes a lot more sense than carrying a puny little tent around. Well, sayonara. We don't need any of that anymore. I mean, again, I know it's nothing insane, but how cool is that? Like, I'm just in awe, and I think Zelphar kind of would be too, but I am in awe. That is awesome. I don't know why I like this so much. I just really do. I mean, it's going to make role-playing a hell of a lot easier if I'm trying to sleep out, like in the wilderness like I just did last time. I don't know. That is so cool. Wow. I mean, if I would have seen that spell before, that would have been a spell that I would have purchased for sure. Alright, can we sell anything to the blacksmith? We need to unload our inventory relatively badly.
What do you want? Yeah.
Little elf? I'll have you know I'm no little elf. I'm a high elf, you phony, baloney Nord. Warmonger. Yeah, I think Zelphar doesn't hate Nords, but he's growing ever so slightly more irritated by them. And they're just nothing except, oh, the war this, the war that. He just cannot stand their love for war and need for war. But alright, I'm gonna rant for a second. Why is this one of the, like, strongholds or, like, quote-unquote, like, actual... This should not be, like, a legitimate, like, one of, like, the main towns in Skyrim. If you wanted to make it, like, a little town or something, that would have been cool, but, like, this should not be, like, one of the strongholds. This is hardly anything more than Riverwood, to be completely honest. It's just a little bigger. Like, what? I don't know, that just kind of irritates me. And that's the one thing about Oblivion is, I mean, everything felt a little bit different, like, city-wise. Leyawiin, Bruma, Breville, Coral, Shadenhall, all that. Oblivion. I know the game had so many issues, but it was really one of the games that just changed my, like, whole, like, view on video games. Like, there was so much to do, so much to offer. Again, taking nothing away from this game. This game is awesome, but...
What happened?
Oh. Oh, that's right. We killed that guy last time. Or I didn't, but somebody... Oh, is this our horse? No, it's not. Of course not. Is there no stables? We'll say there was a stable, because I am not going to make the trip on foot to Whiterun. We'll say that there was a stable or a carriage that took us to Whiterun, and to be honest with you, I don't. I kind of want to just teleport to Riverwood. Not going to though, but I will teleport here. Or fast travel, excuse me. I mean, that should be it. I feel like, you know what, as a wizard, I feel like you should be able to fast travel, because we could just use the excuse that there's a spell or something to do that, you know. So who knows, maybe I will intertwine that in some facet. But anyways, wait, can we go in here? Yeah, it's a brewery. I mean, why not? Go in here, have a drink, and then we'll be on our merry way. Get something to eat as well. Go ahead. We'll take both of your sweet rolls from you. And oh god, it's pretty pricey, but we'll go ahead and take one of your meads. Might as well try out the special here and see what's so special about it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright. Quick meal. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Some water and the sweet rolls. Alright, that was very tasty, Sabjorn. Thank you very much for the meal. I will be off.
We may be small, but what we lack in size, we make up for in quality.
Yes, and you make up for it in price, too, by charging outrageous prices for your, you know, honing brew mead. But, you know what, it was actually pretty good. I think Zelphar would
Blackbriar mead is just fine.
quite enjoy it.
If you need something to wash the dirt off a riding horse's hooves.
I mean, honestly, if they're going to dedicate their life to making it, it's probably pretty good, so. And Zelphar is quite fond of alcohol, as you guys can tell by up to this point. Unless you're, like I said, unless you're new to the Let's Plays. But Zelphar is quite fond of alcohol. He's no drunk, but he does enjoy a drink frequently. Honestly, probably daily, but. But who doesn't enjoy, you know, some alcohol? Especially in these times, there's really, I mean, at least in the world of Skyrim, there's nothing to smoke, so, I mean, it would make sense. Alcohol is really the only vice. Well, I guess skooma, kind of, but it's a whole nother, that's like a drug, honestly, skooma is. Yeah. What? Did I literally just do a trick? I shot right through, like, the... I'm not even gonna talk about it. Moving on. Yeah, this is also one of the mods installed. I quite like it. I love seeing that it, you know, points you to the towns. That's so cool. You know, just little things like this the game could have added. Well, I hope the fishermen don't mind. I'm taking their catch, though. Yeah. Haven't said anything so far. That's the sleeping giant inn. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, let's go.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
What did that note say again? I mean, I know obviously we have to talk to Delphine, but... Oh, no, that's not it. There we go. We're into the attic room. All right.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yeah. So supposedly I'd like to rent the attic room for tonight.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
What are you coming in here
So
for?
you're the dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
Well, what is going on with you? Why do you seem to know... I'm taking that. Why do you seem to know so much about me? And we haven't even met. What's going on?
Close the door.
Oh, alright.
Now we can talk.
What in the... Okay, what is this? The blade sword? How did you... I wonder how you got your hands on that. It's a mighty fine Akaviri blade.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the dragonborn. I hope they're right.
Well, are you the one that took the horn, I suppose, right?
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
Well, here I am. What do you want?
I didn't go to all this trouble on my own. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Well, go on then. I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Well, how do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
Why are you looking for the Dragonborn exactly?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I learned I was Dragonborn after all.
Good. And you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
So, why did you take the horn?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing without you. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Well, why are the Thalmor after you Exactly.
Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be dragonborn.
So, what are you not telling me then?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Do you realize how crazy that is?
A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong.
Well, if you're correct in all this, then what makes you think that, they're coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
So where are we off to then?
And I figured out we're going to go there, and you're going to Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Alright, well, let's go then.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute, and I'll be ready.
Alright, you guys, that is going to conclude it for this episode of the Zelphar Let's Play.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
Thankfully, no interruptions this time. Game didn't crash. Everything went smooth. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.